Hello, and welcome inside the ACU TV or studio for this week's Optimist Newscast. My name is Mariah Williams, and Kaylee Kahn will have sports in just a minute. Our top stories this week include Hispanic Heritage Month, a look ahead at homecoming weekend, and a recap of all things Wildcat sports. This is the Optimist Newscast. Hispanic Heritage Month is continuing until October 15th, and with many events that you can attend. On Friday, Bitty Bitty Banda Selena Tribute is at the Hunter Welcome Center at 8 p.m. On the 12th, Hispanos Unidos is hosting a movie night, and the ACU Summit for Hispanic Community is the 13th and 14th in the Onstead Packer Bible Building. Homecoming weekend is quickly approaching. The weekend starts with Summit on October 13th and continues Friday with campus-wide events, ending with the Homecoming Carnival and opening night of the homecoming musical The Little Mermaid at the Abilene Civic Center. Annual sorority and fraternity breakfast and homecoming parade will take place on Saturday alongside tailgating and an afternoon football game. For more information on the homecoming schedule, check out alumniassociation.acu.edu. Supply chain issues are hitting the world-famous bean. With more on the story is Emily Sullivan.
Increased supply chain issues have caused complications for the bean and its suppliers. As the university works its way through the crisis, it is costing not only the college, but also students some extra change.
Quite honestly, by this time, it's rare that we have supply chain issues, but things do still come up. Different commodities come up and things slow down a little bit. We buy from about 50 commodity groups, and occasionally we still have shortages, but thankfully they're limited.
As a result of the increased demand for items, prices have gone up. The price of meat has gone up 10%. For eggs, however, prices have sharply increased to nearly 49% as of August this year. And as the popular chicken strips have gone up in demand, Cassida mentions that the bean will buy multiple cases at a time.
They're always very popular. But like at the grill, we provide some pre-breaded nuggets. They're very popular too. And those have been out of stock for probably our last 4 or 5 orders. So for about 3 or 4 weeks now. And when we buy them, we buy 400 plus cases at a time.
Another factor that is costing the bean is the addition of paper plates and plastic cutlery, as for which the prices have increased roughly 16%. Castida explained that the washer is temporarily broken and hopes to have it fixed soon. Outside the bean, on-campus restaurants such as Chick-fil-A and Starbucks are also feeling the pressure from the supply chain crisis. These companies are planning to raise their prices by a few cents for the 3rd time this year to help with the increasing cost of supplies. The bean, however, prides itself in keeping their costs the same for people without a meal plan.
You know, this is a great place for us to be. I enjoy interacting with the students, and it's real world. I mean, we're at school, students are working on their education. We want to provide great hospitality, and so we just appreciate everybody's patience.
As the bean feels the pressure of the supply chain issues, they continue to serve the students and faculty of ACU with a variety of 10 entrees a day. For The Optimist, I'm Emily Sullivan.
Thanks, Emily. Up next, Kaylee Kahn has some news about men's basketball. Kaylee?
Thanks, Mariah. November 7th, men's basketball is already preparing for the long road ahead. We are going to see some returning faces like Tobias Cameron, Arion Simmons, and Joe Pleasant. However, a plethora of new talent is joining the team as well. Take Reese Miller, a freshman from Round Rock who has a career with over 1,000 points, all from before college. For more information on rosters and schedules, check out acusports.com. Moving into conference play, volleyball took a loss 1-3 against UT Arlington Thursday. ACU would also fall 2-3 to the SFA Lumberjacks on Saturday. As it was Coach Blair's first time facing SFA since leaving there, she said she was nervous heading into Saturday.
I was a little nervous, talked to a lot of my mentors before coming into this game, and they're like, just don't overcoach, you know a lot about them. And so I thought we did a really good job of sticking to what we knew we needed to do to capitalize, really focusing on us more so than them. And it's just fun because you see the kids, you see what you've developed in the past, but then you can also manipulate the things that you know about them. So I think it was fun. It's fun seeing them across the net and seeing them being successful, but at the same time, I mean, I'm not there anymore, and I'm like, dang it, we could have had that win. So
It's super exciting. I'm super thankful for the opportunity to play and to be where I am, and also just the great people I have behind me working hard and just delivering these balls for me.
Their next game is on Thursday against Southern Utah in Cedar City, Utah. Football had an on-the-road victory against the Utah Trailblazers Saturday with a final score of 26-10. Both teams struggled in the first half, with first points coming from a field goal by the Trailblazers, followed by a fumble recovery turned touchdown also by Utah Tech. The Wildcats came out with a different team after halftime, with the defense shutting out Utah and the offense going 20-0 in the second half. ACU plays longtime conference foe SFA this weekend in Nacogdoches, which will be streaming on ESPN+. Soccer had a rough weekend, falling to both Sam Houston and New Mexico State on the road. Hoping for its first WAC win, ACU could not pull through as Kinsey Hill would put up one for the Bearcats just over 5 minutes into the game. Sam Houston would go on to score again, taking home the victory 2-0 against the Wildcats. A similar story formed when Megan Ormson scored the only goal during the New Mexico State game for the Aggies. New Mexico took that victory 1-0. Soccer's next game will also be away against Grand Canyon. It will be streamed on ESPN+. That's all for sports. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Optimist Newscast. I'm Kaylee Kahn.
And I'm Mariah Williams. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.